Everyone, it's Emily Fox. Today's video is going to be one of my favorite videos to film every year. I'm going to be doing my best fall lipstick recommendations. Like I said, I do it every year, so I will link down below the past ones because I'm trying not to repeat the same lipsticks every year. So basically, those are the newest ones, the ones I've discovered throughout the last year that I think you should check out, slash the ones I just really love. So as always, I will be swatching them on my lips so you can see what they look like on me, slash a little swatch on my hand to compare the colors between each other. There is going to be a vast amount, but also a range of prices too. So drugstore and then more expensive depending on your taste and budget. So let's get into it because I have quite a few. Okay, so we're going to start with something sheer because I haven't swatched anything yet, and this is my natural lip color. You can see my lips are kind of pink. They're going to get darker and darker from the stain slash the rubbing whenever I switch lipsticks. So this is the Colourpop Just a Tint lip crayon in the color Always Right, which is a gorgeous everyday, let me swatch it, like pinky peachy color. For some reason, the swatches on Colourpop, I'm never happy with them because it looks way more nude brown on the website, even though they call it a muted pink. I have a neutral to cool undertone, so I do feel like it looks a little peachy on me than maybe on someone that has a warm undertone. But it's such a natural everyday color, so this is definitely like an everyday summer too, but fall color for me. I love the taste. I should say the scent, but let's be real, the taste. Kind of like mangoes, I think so. Just really comfortable. I don't mind reapplying it throughout the day, obviously because it is more moisturizing and sheer. I do reapply it, but mostly like after drinking for, you know, a few hours after a meal. But yes, very comfortable, a great alternative to wearing lip balm. We're gonna go through them by brunch just because it's just easier that way. Still by Colourpop, this is their Velvet Blur lipstick in the color 21 Questions. Is this not the most gorgeous daytime fall color ever? I love those type of like burnt orange kind of lipstick. The formula, like I said, it is Velvet Blur, they're calling it. It's almost like a sheer matte velvety finish. That's like the best way of describing it. So I feel like if you are intimidated by bright shades, it's such an easy way to go about it because it's not overwhelmingly bright. You can easily blend it with your finger, just wearing it basically as a stain. And yeah, this color will look good on pretty much everyone. Adore it. Very comfortable. It wears nicely throughout the day. It doesn't overly dry my lips. It's just a must in my opinion. If I had to do like a top like 5 in between these or top 3, it would be in there. Let's do L'Oreal, similar color. I wanted to rave about these again. These are the lip lacquer, something like that. For some reason it's not on these. I don't know why. But this is the color 450 Adored, which similar color. There you go. So this is what they look like compared to each other. I feel like the L'Oreal one has a little bit more red almost. Yeah, we're gonna stick with that red than the other one. The form is obviously very different. These remind me a lot of the Lancome Juicy Shakers. Like you apply them and it feels like you just put water on your lips. It's so weird, but they're very pigmented. They last really well throughout the day. They're very comfortable. Once again, not drying, for something that dries pretty matte. And I feel like whenever they fade throughout the day, which they last a decent amount of time actually, but I feel like they fade very naturally, which is a big concern for me. So like I don't mind reapplying my lipstick as long as it doesn't look all weird, you know what I mean? So yes, another gorgeous color. I do recommend a few of the shades in that range, but this one is definitely the best everyday burnt orange in my opinion. Once again, a color that will suit a lot of different people. It also dries pretty fast. Like I applied it like 30 seconds ago and it's already pretty much matte. It's not 100% transfer proof, but it barely transfers. So in my opinion, it should be considered mostly transfer proof. So a good choice for sure for the drugstore. It's also a good alternative, by the way, if you are someone that you like the idea of liquid lipsticks, but you don't like having to use oils and a bunch of stuff to remove them because they're pretty easy to remove without something intense. Which is the opposite of these ones. These are the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Liquid Lipsticks. I will include the swatches that I did. I did do a lip swatch video on the whole range because I'm trying to save my lips a little bit and you'll see them on my lips anyway with the clips. But they came out with this coffee edition, which is a bunch of colors that straight up look perfect for fall. The first 2 shades, I personally like to mix them together to make it my perfect color, but I'm going to show you what they look like on their own. We have the color Hazelnut Hypnotizer, which is such a gorgeous mauvey color. I feel like this is like the perfect everyday color for my lips. It's like my lips but better essentially. And then you also have Caramel Collector, which is a little bit more orangey. And personally on me, it's a bit too brownie-ish beige, but together they just make a really pretty color. So definitely would recommend this range. By the way, they kind of smell like, instead of being vanilla, it's more like hazelnut, caramel, these type of desserts. And if you want to go full on vampy lips, which I do. I totally do. I highly recommend the color Mocha Inventor, which straight up witchy vibes whenever I wear this. So highly recommend these. These are totally mask proof, by the way. So I know it's been the question that I've been getting a lot. These you can wear all day long. They will not transfer. They will still be on your lips at the end of the day, even though you wear your mask. So yes, if you want to feel like a witch, even under your mask, definitely would recommend the Maybelline liquid lipsticks. This is completely the opposite, I feel like, from everything else I've been mentioning. Everything is like warm tone or berry, you're gonna see. But I wanted to give a shout out to this one. This is again the Maybelline range, their Superstay range. This is the Ink Crayon, which I'm obsessed with these. I actually did a video wearing half my lips a lip crayon, half my lips a liquid lipstick, these liquid lipsticks, and you can see that they last a similar amount of time. These are like straight up magic. I'll link the video if you are interested. But this is the color Trust Your Gut, and you can see it's like a grayish, kind of like mauvey pink, and I have, again, a neutral to cool undertone, so I feel like it doesn't look too dead on me. And I've been having a lot of fun wearing it. I actually wore it in like 2 recent book videos. If you don't know, I have a book channel, Books with Emily Fox, and I got so many questions about it. So if you're looking for a grayish kind of color, I highly recommend checking out this one. Oh, and by the way, it has a sharpener on the back. I always feel the need to mention it. So you know how I mentioned that Colourpop color would be my top 3? This one would also be, maybe even my top 1. That's how much I've been enjoying this one. Again, a lip crayon color. This one is the color Accept You Dare, and whew, I love a good berry, and this one has a lot of purple in it, and you would think it might be a bit much, but I feel like it looks amazing. Obviously, I'm like full on witchy vibes with my black turtleneck right now and like my bangs and everything. I just love this color so much. Again, something I got so many compliments on. I feel like purple lipsticks are very hard to find because quite often you're gonna notice in a range of color, the purple ones, especially liquid lipsticks, but also lipsticks in general, they tend to be the ones that are the most uneven, the ones that are just the weakest color, the weakest link, you know, in the range. Not this one. This is a really, really solid color. Again, love the formula just because they go on very creamy, they dry matte, they barely transfer once they're fully dry, and they don't dry up my lips. It's just the perfect lipstick formula, and this color is just where it's at. It's also the color I was wearing during the intro. I always get questioned whenever I do lip swatch videos what I'm wearing during the intro. This is it. You need this in your life. A little bit more like purple magenta color, but a must. Oh, and by the way, the deeper colors definitely stain the longer you keep them, so you can see that there's still a bit of color left, and I literally just applied it, so I'm gonna use some makeup remover. I feel like even the stain is pretty, like I would walk around like this, so Settle for More is also right up there for me. It's such a gorgeous color. It's like a burgundy, but with a hint of berry in it. I find that a lot of people like the type of burgundy to have a lot of brown in them. Think Mac Chili, for example. I know it's a really popular red. But I find that the ones that have more berry, they're more forgiving on my teeth. For anyone that doesn't know, I'm wearing Invisalign. I'm not wearing them right now with all those swatches, but like I haven't been able to whiten my teeth in over a year, and I feel like my teeth are definitely becoming yellower and yellower, and this is just more forgiving. So I don't feel like my teeth are looking too bad right now because of this gorgeous color. So again, if you're looking for a great fall lipstick, I highly recommend you check out Settle for More. Plus honestly, that name, I'm all for it. I have 2 recommendations to give you from 3CE, which is one of my favorite Korean brand for makeup. First off, we're noticing the pattern, but I needed to mention a burnt orangey shade. This is their matte lipstick in the color Mellow Flower 221, and gorgeous. These are like so incredibly opaque, and like they're just so satisfying to apply because it's like boom, full on intensity. They last really well, they're a comfortable matte lipstick, and they're just, I mean, you can see it for yourself. I also wanted to give a huge shout out to their liquid lipstick. Those are the Velvet Lip Tint. I did do a lip swatch video on all the shades that I have, and I'm obsessed with these. I've been calling them the like NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream 2.0. It's like the better, higher version of them. The formula is just so interesting to apply because obviously it's a liquid lipstick. It goes on like moussey, creamy, but it's like matte instantly. It's like your lips are velvety and like matte, and just there, it's your lips now. And I'm obsessed with these, obviously. You can tell by the faces I'm making, but this is the color No Better, and it's such a gorgeous everyday kind of like mauvey berry purple lipstick, and I've been wearing it a ton. Again, something I always get questioned on, and you just forget that you're wearing it. Like I feel like there aren't that many lipsticks that you just literally can't feel on your lips. This is one of them. Let me just swatch the color so you give you an idea a little bit. You can see like it's full opacity, yet it's like not intimidating, super intense, you know? And it's buildable too. So Very beginner friendly. You can definitely choose a color that might intimidate you a little bit, and you can just apply a little bit, and they definitely stain. I'm gonna need some makeup remover here. Some YSL lipsticks, because why not? These are absolutely gorgeous, by the way, if you're looking for something to splurge for yourself or someone during the holidays. They're coming, I guess. You could definitely get these. I feel like some brands, this is the tea of the video, I feel like sometimes some brands, higher end brands, don't look expensive, you know? They don't look worth the price, but YSL, definitely there for me. This is the color 09. So a lot of the lipsticks that I've mentioned are matte, not this one. This is definitely a creamy moisturizing lipstick. I don't remember the name on top of my head, but I want to call it like a rosewood kind of color. Like it's a purpley pinky shade and has a little bit of brown in it, and it's just gorgeous. I adore these. They smell delicious, and yes, it's YSL. So obviously the packaging is to die for, so definitely recommend this color 09. Keep forgetting to swatch so you can see it compared to the other ones. Super opaque, just very comfortable on the lips. Very classic color. Speaking of which, I wanted to mention the color 66, and swatching them back to back like this make me feel like they look super similar. So here I am showing you a difference on my hand because, oof, on the lips there's not a huge difference. But again, very comfortable, same kind of formula. This one has more orange in it. Hopefully you can kind of tell. I feel like you can see it, yeah. Definitely more warmth, more brown in it. I feel like it's going to be a question of undertone. If you have a warmer undertone, you will like this one better. Again, I have pretty neutral undertones, so I feel like they both look pretty good. But yes, obsessed with this formula. They're just, I feel like they're just such classic colors. They're always going to be in. I wanted to give a shout out to the color 54 just in case you're looking for one of those gorgeous berry vampy shades but you don't like matte finishes, because I know I'm always including very matte finishes, so this one would be the one I would go for you. You can see this one also has a good amount of berry in it and it's just gorgeous. Personally, I find it a bit more high maintenance because again, it's creamier, so it does have a tendency of going everywhere if you touch it, which I am so clumsy. I have lipstick literally everywhere right now because of the swatches, but yes, if you prefer a creamy formula, number 54 would be the one for you. I think this is one of the ones that will suit, once again, pretty much everyone. If you're looking for a gorgeous everyday shade to get from Charlotte Tilbury, this is it. This is Walk of Shame and definitely top 5 level for me. I adore this. Again, it is a matte formula that is really, really creamy and comfortable. It goes on opaque and you just can't feel it on your lips. It's amazing. I can't rave about these enough. I mean, the packaging is just so up there. I love these. Really great gift for anyone or yourself, so definitely recommend this color. It's almost a high-end version of like Maybelline Touch of Spice, kind of similar. I feel like this one is a little bit lighter, so it's way more wearable for me, so definitely recommend this shade. So excuse the application, my lips are very angry at me right now, but I also wanted to give a quick shout out to this one. This is a Glastonberry, and it's definitely the most purple shade that I've talked about. I think it's definitely bam in your face, definitely very, very vampy, and I'm all for it. Now that we are all ready to look like witches during the fall, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comment section what color caught your eye, which one is on your list now that you want to check out. Let me know any of your personal favorites for fall lipsticks because I obviously always want to know. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will be putting more videos on the screen that I recommend you check out, and I shall see you in my next video very soon. Bye.